West Bloomfield celebrates Michigan Week with the 2013 Michigan Week Greater West Bloomfield Community Awards Breakfast at the Pine Lake Country Club.
I'm Emmy Lucas for Civic Center TV at the Pine Lake Country Club. Joining me is Deb Macon, one of the presenters for the Michigan Week Breakfast. And let's tell the viewers, what exactly are they going to see today?
Viewers will have a chance to see us say thank you in an extraordinary way to people who volunteer and give their hearts to make Greater West Bloomfield greater. We celebrate the people, the places, everything that's fantastic about Greater West Bloomfield. This has actually, been part of a statewide tradition that began decades ago when the entire state would honor volunteers. And we've kept that tradition up here in West Bloomfield and the cities.
And what do you hope that the viewers really get out of this?
There are several things. One, that it's so simple to be able to give a little bit of yourself to make this community even stronger. And also, we know we're a way to help people connect with organizations that are doing great work, who are looking for ways to help out.
Good morning. I'm Donna Shear, your MC this morning. Welcome to the annual Michigan Week Breakfast. This year, celebrating the magical wonders of our community. I'd like to thank each of you for being here this morning to recognize some special individuals and organizations in our community. Please welcome Reverend Chris Richards, Pine Lake Congregational Church, who is also chairman of the Greater West Bloomfield Clergy Association and Community Forum, for our invocation.
Thank you, Donna. Actually, it's the Pine Hill Congregational Church, but we'll take Pine Lake Country Club as our satellite campus any day. Before I begin with an invocation, let's take a moment of silence in memory of Officer Sergeant O'Rourke. So let's be still, let's be quiet. Creator God, everything we have learned about real giving is that it always comes with a person attached. And like a day like this, every new dawn of every new morning, that every budding flower and every blade of grass, every lovely thought we think, and every good memory of past, every touch of a loved one's hand and every hug from a child, and every note of music, and every good blessing of community, and in every new hope that sees beyond a difficult present, all of them are gifts, and they come with a person attached. Bless, O God, in your Spirit, this moment, this time, these magical wonders of sharing goodness, that we might always make this place on earth we call home a place of wonder, newness, and grace. Open, sesame, with a willingness in each of our hearts to create something new. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Chris, Pine Hill Congregational Church. Please rise for the presentation of colors by the West Bloomfield Fire Department Honor Guard. please remain standing as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by West Bloomfield High School student Amira Shakur.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thanks, Amira. Now I know why they called this a magical morning. That was wonderful. It is my pleasure. Oh, you can be seated now. Sorry. Absolutely. Please sit down. It is my pleasure to introduce Keith Fields, who some of you have met possibly at your table this morning. Keith is truly an international performer who works all over the world. I hear he has a few surprises up his sleeve. So take it away, Keith.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you so much for that huge round of applause. Too late. Too late. I know it's early in the morning, but I don't need your pity, really. Welcome to the event. I'm just going to be with you for a few minutes here, but my job has been to put a smile on your faces. And firstly, I need to say it's a great pleasure being here in the Pine Lake Country Club, because they say you play this place twice in your career, once on your way up and once on your way down. And it's wonderful being back. So, good. They put me up in a nice room last night because I have to travel a lot, because with jokes like this, you have to keep moving. Yeah, thanks for laughing at that. They put me up in a nice room, but I think that the maid, the cleaner, I think she was new, because she came and knocked on the door last night about 4 o'clock. I'd just got here. She said, do you mind if I come in and clean up? I said, of course. She came in, had a shower, and then just wandered off. Is that how it's meant to work, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. But as you know, today is a magical day, and I am also a master of the art of magic, but there's one thing I wouldn't do as a matter of principle, and that is, of course, the trick with the ribbon. Now, do you know that one, ladies and gentlemen? You know, the one where they take the ribbon and place it down in the hand like this, and to the amazement of the audience, make it totally and absolutely disappear. Well, I wouldn't do that as a matter of principle, because I know you're a sophisticated audience here, and I know even if I did do that, you probably wouldn't bother clapping, so it's a waste of time when you think about it. Good, okay, now we've worked out what kind of an audience you are. I can tell from that whether it's going to be a good night or a bad night. Good night. It's joking, just got here, relax. So, probably one or two of you are listening to my accent and wondering where I'm from, so I'll share that with you. I am, of course, from Flint. It's a pleasure being here. I did actually ask a lady in the audience once where she thought I was from. She said she thought I was from Australia. I said, no, madam, I'm from London. She went, oh, I was close. These are true stories, ladies and gentlemen. Strange things happened to me. I started out my life as a street entertainer, and this is the hat that I used to use to collect the money in when I was a street entertainer. You'd be surprised how much money falls into a street entertainer's hat. At the end of a good show, 70, 80, 90, maybe even a whole $1. Happy days. Started off doing a bit of hat juggling. I'm going to see if I can still do it, ladies and gentlemen. So just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Quick warm-up hat juggling. We'll just give it a quick try. I'm going to have to do better to get anything out of you lot, aren't I? We'll try again. We'll just give it another try. Let's see if we can do the... whoop. This bit will get him. Just watch. This bit will get him. No, 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 please. There's a spontaneous applause cue coming. I'll tell you when. It's obviously not that spontaneous. Any second. Now. What is your name, sir? John. Yeah, tough question. Sorry to spring that on you so suddenly. It's a bit early for the hard ones, isn't it? Yeah. John, we've got a room in our house named after you. That's fantastic. John, my name's Keith. Thank you very much for volunteering for the next bit. I need your help. I need you to stand up for me, John. It's very, very simple. It's very, very simple. And maybe just take one pace this way. That's perfect. That's far enough. That's far enough. What's going to happen, John, is I'm going to throw the hat from here. It's going to land right on your head, and then this audience are going to go wild with applause just for you. That's one option. Looking around, not the one I'd put my money on, John. Now, I do need a bit of help from you. You need to drop your head forward like this. As the hat comes towards you, raise your head sharply like so. Just quick practice, John. So quick practice, just sort of, just like this, John. Sort of, it just, no, sort of more of a, this is what I'm after, John. It's a, just close enough, John, close enough. Now, at the same time, you put your hands in this position. I'm glad he's laughing. It's going to get a lot worse. So basically, John, the whole thing looks like this. What I'm after is when I throw the hat, you go like this. It's all to do with wind resistance, John. Trust me, I'm semi-professional. Just quick practice, John. You can do it. Work with me, not against me. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, John. That's good. Looking at the smile on your face, I don't want to ever meet her, to be quite honest. I think there could be a gun involved, and that's kind of scary. Okay, so head forward. You'll know I've thrown the hat. It'll be getting bigger. All right. That's not magic, that's physics. So I throw the hat, you adopt the position, yeah, the hat lands on your head, wild with applause. Yeah, okay. Some hope. Okay, are you ready, John? Yeah, yes or no is all that I need. I'll give you a clue, yours is an easy part. Okay. Are you ready, John? Ready. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Yeah. Oh, for crying out loud, John is about to look really silly for your entertainment, and all you can do is go, yes, we're ready. We'll try that again. John, are you ready? Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Yep. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. John, go. Now, it's it's on a bit of elastic, John. It was a joke. I'll give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. What a great sport. Thank you very much indeed. That was my little warm-up, ladies and gentlemen. And from my little warm-up, I now have to work out what kind of an audience you are and work out what I'm going to do next. And I think I know what I'm going to do next. I'm going to do the world's most unusual card trick, ladies and gentlemen. I have a single playing card here, one playing card and one playing card only. A single playing card and a question for that lovely lady right there with the green top on. We haven't set anything up, have we? All I need you to do is name the first playing card that comes into your head, really loud. Of? Absolutely wrong, madam. Take off your clothes. It's a... No, it's a joke. No, please. There's children here, madam. Calm down, really. You weren't going to say the Ace of Hearts, madam. What were you going to say? The Queen of Hearts. I should have chosen you. You'd have been right. I should have chosen you. I knew it. But I am, amongst other things, a master of the art of card manipulation. Tough crowd. Please yourselves. Don't worry. This bit will get you years of practice, but you will agree it has been worth it. You just watch this. That's it. Don't mock, you try it. It's not as easy as it looks. Okay, I'll go for the difficult bit. On the count of 3. 1. No, I do the counting. You're getting all keen and joining in now. 1, 2, 3. Hey? I know, you didn't expect clever stuff, did you? We'll just pop that back in here. What? Picky people. Picky people. Got a perfectly normal pack of 57 playing cards here. John. Yes, sir. Stay where you are. It's all right, John. You're getting keen now. That kind of scares me. When I run my thumb down there, just shout stop anytime you want to, John. Stop. Okay, have a look at that card and remember it. Can you see that? Can you all see that card? If you can't see that one, can you see that one any better? Yes. Does that? It's just the same card. It's I'm dying up here. Okay, John. John, come here, a little bit closer. I need you to choose a card. You've got a free choice of any one of those, and I'm going to let you see the card as they write. Take it out, sir. Take it out. Don't go anywhere. Just take that card out. Now, John, At this moment in time, there may be several cards that look like that. Come and stand just here, John, because there's a camera over there. We might as well get it to face you. There we go. Oh, look, the lens just cracked. Now, John, what I need you to do, I need you to make that card unusual and different. So I'm going to ask you to write your name across the card. Okay. Now, I should point out a couple of things here. Firstly, this is a magic marker, but I don't want you to be scared. It's just the brand on the pen. It's not real magic. You're not going to disappear in a puff of smoke or anything like that just because you operate it. You're not scared, are you? No, sir. This is your job. You're all alone. But you're not scared. That's good. Ah! Scared the living life out of me. Nothing. Is there anyone in? It's early. You're getting away with it. Try that pen, sir. Ah! That's okay. It's okay. Just write your name across the pen, sir. Write your name across the pen. Write your name across the card. What is he talking about? Write your name across the card in your own time. Yes, you twist and pull, sir. Twist and pull. Write your name across the card. Big and bold, sir. Big and bold. Just so they'll be able to see it at the back of the room. And if I could take the card back just for a second, sir. John has written his name very nicely across the back of the playing card. Thank you very much for doing that, John. That was perfect as far as it goes. But I better point out something to you which I think the rest of the audience have probably sussed. The object of a card trick, John, is that the backs of the cards are all the same. And the faces is where the difference lies. Now, in a moment, John, what's going to happen is I'm going to lose this card in the pack, and I'm going to have to try and find it by magic. Okay. Do you see how easy it suddenly got? Yes. 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 Don't you just wonder sometimes how some people get the money together to afford a ticket to a function like this? I'm just saying, it's the face of the card you imagine. We could just take a card and sign the face for me, sir, if you wouldn't mind. Take a card and sign the face of the card, not your face. Thought I'd better point that out because it might not be obvious. You know what I mean, madam. Just sign the face of the card. That's a 6 of diamonds. It's my favourite. Oh, it's a 7 of diamonds. That's right. I was only 1 out. Okay, that'd be fantastic. And if I could take that. We'll just drop the card face down there for me, sir. So somewhere in there is your signed 7 of diamonds. That's good. If I could take the pen back, that's the expensive part of the trick. I'll shake you by the hand as well, but I was after the pen. I'll give you your watch back later. Can we have a round of applause for John, ladies and gentlemen? It's been a great sport. Thank you very much indeed, John. That's fantastic. And we'll just put those away because we don't need those. Actually, I'll tell you what to do. I'll do it just for a bit of fun. I'm not going to do sleight of hand to find the card. That would be far too easy. What I'm going to attempt to do, ladies and gentlemen, is sleight of tongue. Yes, John, I'm going to find your card with my tongue, fold it in half, not once, but twice. Reproduce it from my mouth and unfold it with my tongue to a standing ovation from the audience. Now, as I look around, admittedly, judging by the way things are going so far, the standing ovation is probably wishful thinking. I'm prepared to live the dream. John, there are a couple of questions coming your way. A simple yes or no is all I need. I will not be in a position to enter into any witty repartee. I just thought I'd better clarify that, John. Yes. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sleight of tongue. Well, boom. Well, carb. Yes. No. Well, carb is not. Well, carb is not. Fuck. No. Neither. Is full carb on the bottom. No. Good. The full carb must be somewhere in the middle. Good. Nothing with my hands, nothing with my feet, nothing with my head. Oh. What? Thank you for that marvellous sitting ovation from the entire room. Apart from that lady there, my darling, I love you. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. Thank you so much. We better check one last thing. It's a bit damp, but John, you did sign the card with your signature. We better just check, John. Is that the actual card you signed a few moments ago? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There you go. Souvenir for you there, John. That's fantastic. What? I don't believe you want it, but as you obviously do, we'll pop it down there. When it's dried up, you can take it home and iron it and keep it as a souvenir of the show. Or alternatively, John, come and see me do that trick 51 more times, and you'll have a full pack to play with, which may be a new experience for him. Ladies and gentlemen, sadly, I've got to rush off, but just to tell you two things. My name is Keith Fields. I live over here in Detroit now. It's a pleasure being here. It's a pleasure being part of this event. It's been a pleasure to make it maybe a bit magical in my way, but let's be honest, the real magic isn't in what I do. The real magic is what the people who are being honoured here today have done. So let's bear them in mind. Thank you so much for being a fabulous audience. From me, Keith Fields, good night. God bless. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Keith. And you said it so well at the end. That is exactly why we're here today. So thank you for the magic, and thanks to everybody who's here this morning. We're going to start with the honor roll. And after I give the directions, I'd like all the recipients of this year's Hidden Treasure to assemble in the hallway back through those double doors. So don't go yet, because I want to give you the directions. Once we're ready to begin, you will be introduced to the audience in alphabetical order, and you'll be coming up the front here when your name is called, and you will make your way through the reception line that you have to imagine is here. It's not here yet, but it will be, okay? Once you've gone through this receiving line, then you can circle around to my right and make your way back to the table. But we'd like to take that moment to not only introduce you, but to tell the people here in the room what you've been doing and working on. And I have to tell you, as I was looking through all these different volunteers, it is amazing. And we have a real treat in store for all of you. There are so many people that I'm sure that you've never heard of, things you don't know have been taking place around our community, in some cases for many, many years. So I'm very honored to announce their names. Okay, if you are part of the Hidden Treasure Honor Roll, you may now exit to the back so that you can get in order. And I'm now going to invite, in a minute, the members of our receiving line. But while they're exiting, I want to ask the audience a question. How many of you remember volunteering for something in elementary school? Just put your hand up. Put your hand up and keep your hand up. How many of you remember volunteering for something in elementary school? I was actually thinking about this because I was trying to think of how does volunteering get started. And I think a lot of it gets started in elementary school when a teacher asks you if you can help. Sometimes it was for something like picking up the mail in the office or taking the lunch order down to the office. Or how about, for those of you who are old enough to remember, how about washing blackboards? If you have young people at your table, you have to explain what washing a blackboard actually means. And how about being a safety in the 5th grade? Are there any former safeties in the room? If you were a safety in the 5th grade, it was cool because you got to be in the hallway and wear a cool sash and direct people around and tell them what to do. So those are just some ways of how a lot of us probably got started volunteering. Also, I would guess possibly you started volunteering with your church or your synagogue, maybe with your parents, maybe with your friends. There's lots of ways that we start volunteering. So what makes volunteering become magical? I think what happens is when you first volunteer and you're excited because the teacher says, that was really a nice thing that you did, or you get recognized like people are being recognized today. But what makes it magical is when all of a sudden you recognize that you're doing it not to be recognized. You're doing it because it's coming from your heart, because it's something you feel passionate about. It might be something that falls into your lap. All of a sudden you see a need and you figure, I can do something to help. But that's where the magic begins. And I don't think it's tied to recognition, which is kind of ironic because we're here today to recognize people. So I'm not sure the people being recognized today really probably feel they need that recognition, but we're going to recognize them anyway. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to welcome many of our elected officials who are here to congratulate our winners. And I'm going to make the entire announcement list here, and if you are present, please come up. I haven't completely identified who is and isn't here, so I'm just going to announce the individuals I have on the list. And if you can assemble, because this is a long enough group, starting here on the left in front of the platform and stretch across the front, because the people will be coming in and they want to be congratulated by all of you. So starting up on the left, Gary Peters, U.S. Congressman from the 14th District. And also, and I think Gary would agree with this, maybe hold your applause till I've announced everyone, and then we can applaud for all the people here. Carrie Bentivolio, U.S. Congressman from the 11th District. Mike Cowell, State Senator from the 15th District. Clint Kesto, State Representative from the 39th District. Andy Meisner, Oakland County Treasurer. Lisa Brown, Oakland County Clerk. You might want to go a little bit more to your left, Gary, if that's okay. Marcia Gershenson, Christine Long, and John Scott, County Commissioners. Sid Rubin, Mayor from Keego Harbor. Joe Macher, Mayor from the City of Orchard Lake Village. I'm pretty sure Mike Zubricki from Sylvan Lake, the mayor, was not able to be with us today. Michelle Economou Aresti, Supervisor, West Bloomfield Township. Ingrid Day, Peggy Casagrande, and Randy Sakwa, Board of Education Presidents from Bloomfield Hills, Walled Lake, and West Bloomfield. Mark Jeffries, Chairperson, West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation Commission. Ken Macon, President, West Bloomfield Township Public Library Board. You're doing very well. Yes, please. Okay. To commemorate this occasion, each honoree this morning will receive a variety of tributes. Plaques are provided by the Michigan Week Committee and presented on behalf of the cities of Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake Village, West Bloomfield Township, and the school districts of Bloomfield Hills, Walled Lake, and West Bloomfield. Certificates of special recognition have been provided by Member of Congress Gary Peters, Member of Congress Carrie Bentivolio, State Senator Mike Cowell, and State Representative Clint Kesto. Proclamations are from the Oakland County Board of Commissioners. Are we ready with the honor roll? I don't see anyone. We need the drum roll. Coming. We are ready for the drum roll. I am proud to introduce you to this year's Hidden Treasure Honor Roll, Class of 2013. Members of this group were nominated by community organizations. I am going to ask you again to hold your applause until the end, just so we can hear all the wonderful things that these individuals have done. Patty Backus, not here. And I know that Jim Basin was not able to be here. Let me read about Patty. Patty was nominated by the City of Orchard Lake Village. She has been an enthusiastic resident of Orchard Lake since 1989, serving on the City Board of Review for 16 years, is a longtime election worker, and was recently appointed to the city's new Aquatic Advisory Board, and is an overall dedicated community servant. Jim Basin, who was also not able to be here this morning, was nominated by the American Red Cross Southeastern Michigan Regional Chapter. No challenge is too large for James to devote his undivided and enthusiastic attention to ensure that Southeast Michigan families are supported during times of disaster. James has been a relentless American Red Cross advocate and leader for nearly 35 years and currently serves as the chairman of the chapter. Brian Beatty. Brian is nominated by the West Bloomfield School District. Brian is currently vice chairperson of the West Bloomfield Educational Foundation. He has been instrumental in helping to raise tens of thousands of dollars to support a variety of school district programs, including the purchase of interactive whiteboards, laptop computers, and elementary science kits and textbooks. Congratulations, Brian. Ruth Beitner. Ruth is nominated by the Greater Detroit chapter of Hadassah. Ruth is currently serving as the Vice President of Community Service and is organizing donations, including toiletries and cell phones for women in need. She works on Hadassah's annual rummage sale and is volunteer coordinator for Bookstock. Congratulations, Ruth. I changed my mind. Go ahead and applaud. It's the right thing to do. Okay. Bill Bertakis. Bill is nominated by the Optimist Club of Keego Harbor. Bill is the photographer extraordinaire that you are bound to see at pretty much every community event in Greater West Bloomfield. He is also the Keego Harbor town crier, reminding all of us of everything from road cleanups, school events, fundraisers for families in need. But he doesn't just remind us, he is always there. Bill has the biggest heart in the world. Congratulations. Crystal Brooks. Crystal is nominated by United We Walk, whose annual signature event depends on the generosity of community supporters. Crystal is a creative and energetic engine that leaves no stone unturned. Her tenacity assured a balanced budget, and her winning smile and grace built the relationships needed for United We Walk success. Congratulations, Crystal. Richard Buzz Brown. Buzz is nominated by the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society. Buzz, the society president since 2004, developed Apple Island tours, established the Historical Society website, worked to publish the Greater West Bloomfield history book Song of the Heron, initiated West Bloomfield's nature trail markers and wayside historical signs, and much more. Congratulations, Buzz. Ann Zuba. Ann has been nominated by the Greater West Bloomfield Cable Communications Commission. She has represented the city of Orchard Lake on the Cable Commission since 1985. As chairperson of the programming committee, she is a strong advocate for local community television and creating open and accessible government and fostering a sense of community. Congratulations, Ann. Is Marva Foster here? Marva Foster is not able to be with us this morning. She was nominated by the West Bloomfield African American Parent Association. Marva's commitment outreach to connect and provide valuable information and resources to the African American community of parents and students is wonderful. Her energy and skills to find, connect, communicate, and disseminate information makes for a more inclusive community. Congratulations, Marva. Edward Goldberg. Edward is nominated by the West Bloomfield Public Library. He has volunteered at the library for more than 500 hours in the last 4 years, tirelessly processing the latest best-selling books so that readers in the community can enjoy new releases by their favorite authors. Congratulations, Edward. Edwin Hapola is not here? Okay. Edwin Hapola was nominated by the West Bloomfield Water and Sewer Department, where he is chief director. He is committed and dedicated to providing equipment training demonstrations for West Bloomfield elementary students about water and sewer profession. He has initiated many capital improvement projects and has worked to provide clean water for the community for over 10 years. Congratulations, Edwin. Carol Hack. Carol is nominated by the West Bloomfield Youth Assistants. She has served West Bloomfield Youth Assistants for more than 20 years, advocating for young people. She is in her 13th year as a West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation Commissioner and is the person that can be counted on to help out at any community activity when needed. Congratulations, Carol. Betsy Kyden. Betsy has been nominated by West Hills Middle School, where she has volunteered hundreds of hours for the past 15 years to keep Lone Pine Elementary, West Hills Middle School, and Andover High School in the Bloomfield Hills School District beautiful. She is a master gardener who loves to create different gardens for the students, parents, and community to enjoy. Congratulations, Betsy. Catherine Lapine. Catherine is 89 years old and is nominated by Roosevelt Elementary School. She has volunteered for the past 12 years, 3 days a week, in a first grade classroom helping students read and write. Her kind, caring, and positive outlook shines through each day as she interacts with the children. I also learned this week from one of my friends that she also volunteers as at Our Lady of Refuge as well. She's a true inspiration for all of us. Congratulations, Catherine. It's Greg Miller here? No. Yes. Oh, okay, there. It was a different order. Greg Miller. Greg is nominated by the City of Keego Harbor. Every community needs a go-to person, and Greg fits that role, actively supporting a variety of civic programs and projects benefiting the entire Keego Harbor community. He is recognized as an active civic volunteer, and his extraordinary collaboration efforts benefit the entire community. Congratulations, Greg. Claire Rendy. Claire was nominated by Walnut Creek Middle School. Claire has joined the fight for her sister Kate, who was diagnosed with cancer. This year, Claire was part of Team Kate, a group of family and friends who helped the team reach their goal of $5,000 on April 19th. Last December, she organized a group of her friends and they made 7 blankets for the hospitality house in Walled Lake. Congratulations, Claire. Tom Shelton. Tom is nominated by the West Bloomfield School District. As well as being West Bloomfield High School principal, he serves on United We Walk, the Keego Harbor Optimist Club, and supports the West Bloomfield High School Focus Staff Mentor Program. Tom always puts all kids first, and no is not in his vocabulary. Congratulations, Tom. Francie Silver. Francie is nominated by West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation Commission. She has been on the board of Lakes Area Soccer since 2004. In 2005, she started a soccer program for special needs youth and young adults called TOPS, which stands for the Outreach Program for Soccer. This program provides recreation opportunities for the special needs population, not only in West Bloomfield, but the entire Tri-County area. Congratulations, Francie. Kayla Trexler. Kayla is nominated by the Interact Club, which is sponsored by the West Bloomfield Rotary. As a member of the club, she helped raise $2,000 for the St. Jude Research Center. She has also visited and delivered handmade holiday cards to patients at Heartland Rehabilitation Center on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Valentine's Day. She helped raise funds to purchase new blankets for the needy and has worked at St. Leo's Soup Kitchen. Congratulations, Kayla. Eric Wiegand. Eric is nominated by the Sylvan Lake Home and Garden Tour. He's the man behind the beautification of Sylvan Lake. His volunteer service includes being co-chair of the Wayside Historical Signs Project and the creation of Sylvan Lake City Hall and Sylvan Lake Community Center signs. He also works tirelessly on the Home and Garden Tour each year to make it a success. Congratulations, Eric. Gloria Weir. Gloria is nominated by Friends of the West Bloomfield Library, where she has been a volunteer since 1998. Every Tuesday, she staffs the Friend Shop. She serves on the membership committee, receiving all the renewals and sending out new member cards. She is someone the Friends of the Library can always count on. Congratulations, Gloria. Pamela Zajac. Pam is nominated by the Optimist Club of West Bloomfield. Pam is a major asset as she volunteers for the club, which focuses on bringing out the best in kids. Pam shares her creative talents through graphics, invitations, press releases, party accessories, and printing. She always provides assistance for the club with a smile. Congratulations, Pam. And that, ladies and gentlemen, don't the reception lines stay there, please. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our honor roll, class of 2013. They can now consider themselves inducted. And Mr. Drumline, you are excused with our thanks. Moving on. The Community Achievement Award, you'll have to listen to me talk for a minute, but you'll be shaking hands very soon, I promise. The Community Achievement Award honors community organizations for a project or endeavor that brings together a number of people or organizations to accomplish something to better fit the greater community. Will members of the Kego Harbor Jacket Club please rise? I want to see how many of you are here. Okay. I have one name, President John Kronberger, is that? Okay, this is John. Okay. I would like, pardon? And Barbara? And Barbara Nordine. Okay. Would you both please come forward? I just think this is such a wonderful story. Well, let me tell the story. You can clap forever. I wish that there was time to read the inspiring letter that Sid Rubin wrote to the committee about the Kego Harbor Jacket Club. In fact, can you guys just stand there for a minute, because there's a lot to say about you, and then you can go through the line. This is an organization that started in 1966, and I know a lot of people in the room weren't even born then. started by the younger people, a small group of friends who started providing, and if you don't know this story, you need to listen because this is an incredible story, who started providing food, clothing, and financial support to a single mother who was grieving the death of her child. He had been hit by a car. They supported this single mother and her 3 other small children who were shivering on a cold, wintry night, all without shoes and a jacket, and they helped her with money for his funeral. Remember what I said earlier about volunteering becoming magical? This club is truly magical, providing more than $50,000 in cash awards in the last 10 years, plus hundreds of toys, coats, gloves, hats, and large quantities of food annually to children and families throughout Keego Harbor, Sylvan Lake, Orchard Lake, Waterford, and West Bloomfield. Thank you, members of the Keego Harbor Jacket Club. Thank you for your many years of service to your community. And a note here, and you will hear this from Bill Bertakis too. If you haven't yet attended their annual Wild Game Dinner, you missed it in April, but you should plan now to mark your calendar to go next year to support their great work. Congratulations. Now you can do it. Now you can walk. Each year, the superintendents of Bloomfield Hills, Walled Lake, and West Bloomfield, the headmasters of the Frankel Jewish Academy and St. Mary's, and the principal of Our Lady of Refuge are invited to select one youth leader to be recognized for their outstanding volunteerism and civic contributions. Here are this year's Youth Volunteer Leadership Awards. From West Bloomfield Schools, Sarah Berkey. Sarah is a 12th grader at West Bloomfield High School who has been involved in student government activities and school spirit initiatives, including Activist Week, Red Cross Blood Drive, and the Principals Advisory Committee. Outside of school, Sarah has assisted the Greater West Bloomfield Community Coalition and has had a very active role in BBYO. She is a leader, well respected by her peers, and she inspires others to give of themselves for the benefits of others. Congratulations, Sarah. From Bloomfield Hills, Benjamin Corson is a 12th grader from Andover, and he is not able to be with us today, but I want to tell you a little bit about Benjamin. He has been involved in the Friendship Circle since he was 10 years old. Currently, he's a team leader with the Circle and has provided continuous and unending commitment to the two children with special needs who receive services through the Friendship Circle. Congratulations to Benjamin. Rumor has it there's AP exam still today. From Orchard Lake St. Mary's, Sean Foe, an 11th grader, is also not able to attend today. Let me tell you a little bit about Sean. He has served his community by raising more than $32,000 for Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Ironically, if you want to learn a little bit more about Sean and his accomplishment this year at St. Mary's, you just have to check out this week's West Bloomfield Beacon. It came in my mail yesterday. There's a great article about Sean because he started an after-school radio podcast that is brand new this year, and he wants to continue, which is pretty cool. So it's in the paper. Check it out. From Walled Lake Schools, Emmy Lawless. Emmy is an 11th grader at Walled Lake Central High School who has made a commitment to speaking out for the rights of developmentally disabled adults in Detroit. She worked with her church through Cass Community Social Services to cheer on mentally challenged men and women who participate in the Mr. Cass and Miss Cass pageants. She chose then to speak up and speak out at a Martin Luther King Day celebration about her experiences with the incredible people she met in the Cass corridor. And this has opened the eyes of many people in the Walled Lake schools who heard her. Congratulations, Emmy. From Our Lady of Refuge, Maria Ala Mansour. Where is Maria? There she is. Maria is a 7th grader at Our Lady of Refuge School. She actively participates in preparing and distributing food to those less fortunate within our community several times a year. She has shown courage and leadership in advocating for the needy within our community. She also goes above and beyond at her school on a daily basis, including arriving early every morning to help with the preschool and kindergarten doors. Her teacher says she loves to help others, including her classmates. Congratulations, Maria. I hope the receiving line's doing well. Okay. I would like now to invite individuals from community organizations to join our receiving line on this end to my left to present your awards and scholarships. Please come forward when I introduce you. The Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce Excellent in Civic Leadership Award will be presented by Suzanne Levine, Chamber Executive Director. Where's Suzanne? Come on now. The Excellence in Civic Leadership Awards honor a member of the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce in good standing who exhibits extraordinary service to the community, encourages others to lead and serve, and models civic engagement, partnership, and community pride. This year's Chamber Award goes to Kelly Taylor, current president of the Chamber of Commerce. Kelly Taylor is the property manager of the Orchard Mall, and under her direction, the mall is 100% occupied. Kelly is doing an exemplary job of building bridges between the community and business. Thank you, Kelly, and congratulations, and thank you, Suzanne. Next, I'd like to invite President of the Keego Harbor Optimist Club, Chevelle Bedra, to come forward to present this year's scholarships. The Optimist Club of Keego Harbor, Dr. Joanne Andres Scholarship Award of $3,000 goes to Kimberly O'Shaughnessy. Kimberly here? Oh, there. Kimberly attends West Bloomfield High School and has been accepted at University of Michigan, Michigan State, and Northern Michigan. Have you decided yet, Kimberly? Which school? She picked U of M. Okay. Go Blue. Her interests are nursing, theater, music, and film. She plans to be a nurse. Maybe that's because she knows she can actually make a living being a nurse. Congratulations, Kimberly. The next scholarship from the Keego Harbor Optimist Club is the Ledge Tomlinson Scholarship, and that is awarded to Adeline Selvaraj, who also attends West Bloomfield High School. Oh, there she is. This scholarship is for $2,000. Adeline's interests are math, physics, computer science, and violin. And she is already a math instructor at the Kumon Learning Center. Am I saying that right? Kumon Learning Center. She has been accepted to 8 different universities in the state of Michigan. So, Adeline, we're putting you on the spot. Have you made a decision yet? Have you picked a school? Okay, Michigan State. We got a 1-to-1 going here. Congratulations, Adeline. Thank you, Chevelle. Thank you. I'd next like to invite President of the West Bloomfield Optimist Club, Marge Schwartz, to come forward to present this year's scholarships. This year, the Wesley Berry family created a scholarship in memory of their parents, Florence and Wesley Berry, who were very active in the community. With us today as a representative of their family is their grandson, Aaron, who will help present the scholarship. Aaron, will you come forward and join Marge, please? Is he here? Oh, there he is. Thanks for being here, Aaron. The Optimist Club of West Bloomfield Florence and Wesley Berry Memorial Scholarship Award goes to Rebecca Miller. Rebecca will be attending Grand Valley State University and has been accepted into their nursing program. Congratulations, Becca. The Optimist Club of West Bloomfield's President Leadership Scholarship Award goes to Amber Adro Pearson. Amber also attends West Bloomfield High School and will be attending Michigan State University and majoring in business. Congratulations, Amber. Okay, optimists, you are excused. Next, I'd like to invite President of the Greater West Bloomfield Community Coalition, Mark Jeffries, to move slowly, be careful, to come to this end of the receiving line to present this year's Coalition Scholarship Awards. The Coalition has a scholarship awarded to students who write an essay or do a presentation on why they choose to remain drug and alcohol free. This year's first place winner of the Greater West Bloomfield Community Coalition Scholarship of $1,000 goes to Naomi Foxen Kraft, who attends Akiva Day School and is not able to be with us today. Naomi plans to continue her education at McGill University in Quebec, Canada. This year, second place winner of the Greater West Bloomfield Community Coalition Scholarship of $500 goes to Nicholas Ratnaud. Nicholas, I know, is here. I'll add a side note that Nicholas was very active in Teens Making Changes. Very proud of him. He attends Oakland Early College and will attend the Webb Institute in New York to study naval architecture and marine engineering. Congratulations, Nicholas. That's cool. I would like to recognize the winner of the West Bloomfield Rotary Club Strive Scholarship. Is she here or not? No, okay. Kristen Davis is the winner of from West Bloomfield High School, is the winner of the West Bloomfield Rotary Club Strive Scholarship, and she was not able to be here. So let's have one more round of applause for all of our scholarship winners. It has been our tradition to conclude the award ceremony with the presentation of the Gretschko Awards, and here to make those presentations is Deb Macon.
It is an honor and privilege to present the Gretschko Awards. This year marks the 11th. It's an honor and privilege to present the Gretschko Awards. This year marks the 11th anniversary of presenting our community's most prestigious competitive recognition. In 2002, the Greater West Bloomfield Michigan Week Committee instituted an award to perpetually honor one of our community's greatest heroes for youth, a man whose focus on how will it impact the child so permeated his thinking that it would only be fitting to create a new method of honoring those who go well above and beyond the call of duty in their love, their care, their concern, and their advocacy for our community's youth. If I must err, let me err on the side of the child, was one of our late superintendent's mottos. The Dr. Seymour Gretschko Youth Advocate Award will be presented for unerring, uncompromising, and unrestrained support of our youth. The recipient of the Dr. Seymour Gretschko Youth Advocate Awards recognizes two: one, a group of individuals working together who serve Greater West Bloomfield, and that would mean our 3 cities and the township, that demonstrate advocacy and education of youth has played a significant role in their mission, will also have modeled visionary leadership, contributes to building a more inclusive society, has a sustained impact, creates effective partnerships on behalf of youth, and motivates others to strive for professional excellence. The group being recognized has not only accomplished these criteria, this group has exceeded them. Begun as a grassroots pilot a year ago, serving a few students, this extraordinary initiative now directly touches the lives of 350 students in the most need of academic, social, or personal support. They provide guidance, intervention, oversight, and care. And at its core, this program focuses on the connections between relationships and academic success. Did I mention that every teacher in this building mentors 3 students every week? Congratulations to the West Bloomfield High School Teacher Staff Mentor Program, the winner of the 2013 Gretschko Youth Advocate Group Award. Every year, the Michigan Week Committee invites 2 award recipients to say just a few words. So let's see who will be coming forward to acknowledge and to say a little bit about this phenomenal recognition. Tom Shelton, principal of West Bloomfield High School.
Thank you very much. This is a great honor for our teachers, and I want to thank Mrs. Cruz, who was able to join us this morning to accept this award. This is really a collective effort on the part of all of our teachers at West Bloomfield High School. I can't say enough about the way that our teachers have stepped up this year to support a population of students in our building that really need that support. And our initial results have been fantastic. Again, I can't say enough about the altruism and the care that our teaching staff, every single one of them, has shown to these students this year. So it's a great honor, and thank you very much to the Michigan Week Committee.
And just in case you don't know, the recipient of the Gretschko Awards is probably the most closely guarded secret in the community. So now, there are many, many here who are affiliated with West Bloomfield High School. Will each person here who is part of the fabulous West Bloomfield High School please stand so we can say thank you to you? School board members, superintendent, there's an entire table, so please, yes, you're here, we know it. Thank you, thank you. The next recognition will be presented to an individual. It has become our tradition, again, to invite those previous individuals who have been honored by the Gretschko Award to come and join us. And there are at least a couple who are here. When you hear your name, would you please come and join the receiving line? So we, every year since 2002, have honored a group working together to serve our youth. And we've also selected individuals. So will those Gretschko winners please come and join the receiving line so you too can congratulate the 2013 recipient. Here are those who have been recognized in the past. Clara Bohr, please. Al Dickin, Dr. Paul Lipson, Dr. James Geisler, Cameron Thomas Shaw, then a student, Dr. Gary Faber, Jeffrey Stewart, Deb Macon, and Dr. Joanne Andrews. Thank you. This year's individual honoree has a long and distinguished history of service to the community that spans 2 decades. Positive leadership and steadfast commitments are hallmarks of this honoree, as is a relentless drive to weed out child abuse, neglect, and delinquency. As a highly effective governance leader, this honoree mentors fellow board members to help grow the capacity of other adults to serve youth not only in Greater West Bloomfield, but also across all of Oakland County. The word no is not in this veteran volunteer's vocabulary when it comes to supporting youth in a myriad of ways. Serving Greater West Bloomfield and beyond in a nonpartisan voluntary capacity and meeting all and exceeding the criteria set this individual apart. Let's join together in congratulating the 2013 recipient of the Gretschko Youth Individual Award and leader in West Bloomfield Youth Assistance and Oakland County Youth Assistance, Carol Hack. Please come forward. And you know, several of you started to stand, and I was going to ask, will all of those who have been touched by Carol Hack please stand? Please, yes. So many. So many, so many. Carol, it was a privilege to be able to serve with you. So many of us have had that honor, and you've touched the lives of so many youth in this community. Carol, we would like to bring you to the microphone so you can say just a little bit.
Wow, I don't know what to say. I'm shocked, and I thank you very much for this honor. I never expected it. I just am a mom, now of grown children, and have done the best that I could for my children and for all the children that I've come in contact with. And I live on Green Lake Road, so every time cars go by and honk, I just wave because it's one of my many children that I've met from being in PTO, from working at the high school, from my 3 children's friends. I love them all. I do love my 3 children the best. There's one over there. But I love this community, and I hope to stay here for another 38 years. Yay. Okay, thank you very much.
Can we have one more round of applause for the West Bloomfield High School Staff Mentor Program, as well as for Carol Hack. Thank you so much. Thank you for your very, very kind attention. Donna, the program returns to you.
I will ask you to stand there for one more minute as we wrap up. Congratulations to all the winners here this morning. One big cheer and round of applause for everybody, please.